Yeah, it's the way, because actually, if we scroll through social media for more than 5 minutes, unstable surfaces, banded distraction drills, complex, like multi-planar movements in omnidirectional patterns, and it becomes actually a little bit of a circus act. I think actually
it is literally a circus.
it is a little bit of a. It's like fucking watching a circus, but this is why the question comes back.
It gets views and clicks, though, dude.
And that's the point, because again, it generates income and it generates money, and it's a marketing thing. But actually, when we look at injury resilience, to throw it to both of you, Marco, we'll start with you. You know, what are some of the biggest predictors that are going to tell whether or not an athlete is going to be injury resistant and injury resilient?
Yeah. So before we do that, I will say, you mentioned the circus. Kevin Carr and I used to call it running around crazy time bullshit. That's what we used to say. Right?
I love how Americans just actually brand it as the thing that it is, right?
Right. Or like, you know, we would talk about now, you'd be like, oh, the foremost expert in twisty cable exercises, right?
Twisty cables.
We're just going to call it exactly what it is. And that's what it is. It's running around crazy time bullshit. And to say what you just mentioned, right, is like the hop off a Bosu ball, lateral bound to, you know, single leg box landing or whatever it is. It's this kind of crazy idea that's become, you know, so sexy to be like, to make something look cool. But cool is like not equal good, right? And the other thing too is like, we got a lot of people out there following stuff that they see on the internet, and they're getting okay at a lot of things and kind of good at none, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so to kind of go back to what Acos was saying, like, all the tools are still there. The barbells, the kettlebells, the dumbbells, the sprinting, the tools are still there. I think that how this industry has evolved is that we now have better insight as to how to use those tools, how to ebb and flow people in and out of appropriate programs, volume, intensity, frequency, that sort of stuff. But the reality is, I think I said this to you on a podcast like 4 or 5 years ago, Dean. We're not out here. There aren't many like, oh my God, did you see that new exercise that so-and-so invented? He just changed fitness forever. I can't believe somebody
there is
invented
nothing to be invented, man.
Right? There's no new fucking vegetables, right? It's like, we know what we're
actually, right? You
that's
fucking did.
That's what I said, right? And so like, yeah, every now and then somebody creates a variation of something that already existed that you're like, oh wow, actually, I see a lot of utility in that. That could be very powerful and beneficial, and I might try to add that to my programming. The thing that's like super popular right now, and I don't know if you guys are seeing it, it's all over. Every fitness professional in the US is making an Instagram post about it.